We tried to kill him. Welcome back to the first round of Kart Northeast. New year, new track, so at least we can see exactly how we're going to get on here. Now it is very damp, very misty, so it's going to be a little bit of carnage. Heavyweights and lightweights are mixed grids in this one, so at least we're not going to show who we're going to be battling with, but it is going to be a little bit entertaining. So we'll skip the qualifying and then we'll see how we get on in the race.
Right, something we've been waiting for quite some time. About time, round one of Karting Northeast with a brand new track. So we qualified in 4th in this one. We can see Joshy is 1st, we've got Zach 2nd and Dan 3rd. So decent getaway off the line, but make sure you stick around for race 2 as it's definitely not the same. Now we can see there's 2 different lines going in the first corner. We've got Zach going around the outside, and it turned out that for some reason going on the inside for this race was maybe that little bit faster. As you can see, we're just getting close at the front. Zach and Joshy seem to be getting away. Now we know Zach likes to be in the front as soon as possible so he can try to control the race. Me and Dan just settling back. I'm thinking of going for the overtake, and what happened is I just overshot the braking point and sent Joshy round. Now I did feel bad, so I wanted to push his front end again to try and point him in the right direction. Isn't that nice of us? So as we can see, we've lost plenty of positions now, so we have to make some space up. Now in this race, and right in front of us now, coincidentally enough, is the 3 juniors which have moved up. So we have Jamie in the red in front going for the overtake on Dan, we have Aiden, and then we have Joshy. Now these 3 are no slouches, so this year is going to be extremely hard. There is that little bit of weight difference as well, so in the dry it might play a little bit of a part, but we're definitely going to make sure that they work hard to try and get them podiums this year. Also, as you saw from the little bit of intro, Aiden may do something a little bit funny in the second race, so do make sure that you stick around. Now, if you didn't see my video beforehand, is that Warden Law has changed. We can see that we've got brand new tarmac going all the way from centre, new corner adjustments from centre 2, and then all the way around to the start finish straight. And I can safely say the last complex is my favourite bit. Now with it recently being finished as well, it does mean that the topsoil is a little bit dirty. So when carts are going off, they are dragging mud onto the track. As you can see, visibility isn't the best right now. But we'll do our best to try and clean our visor as we go around. Now if you are just wanting some unedited footage so you can see exactly the new track, there will be a further video of just the raw footage in a couple of days time. Make sure you do subscribe and hit that bell icon to get notified when that goes live. Now as we can see, these juniors are definitely not giving an inch to each other either. We have Aiden and Joshy definitely battling, and with that just made Penfold suddenly come out of nowhere, and now this is his first time on the track and he's managed to get that overtake. However, he hasn't realised it is very slippy on the outside of the corners, and it just sent him round, which meant that we lost another position to try to make up. Now we have been round this beforehand, so we have a little bit idea of the lines, a little bit better than Aiden coming off that last corner, because the grass is definitely not grippy. So we do manage to get that overtake, thank you very much Aiden. However, Red is in a rocket ship and managed to overtake us midway. Now here it is, a flashing yellow light. I'm going to say I was in front of that cart before the corner. However, Aiden must have just ignored the light, because suddenly out of nowhere he comes and tries to overtake us. That light is still flashing, so very naughty Aiden. Hopefully watch this video and make sure you keep an eye on the lights, because that can cause some issues. Now we do skip a little bit ahead because nothing really interesting happened. We do manage to get on the back end of Jamie. Now he is keeping an eye where I am. You can see him glancing over his shoulder, which means he is worried. Now my race pace was pretty good in this one, it just took us a while to get through the actual traffic. With a new track just meant new overtaking positions, and I had to work out where was actually best. Now as we can see, my line's just going through these last corner in the horseshoe is a little bit different. we can see we managed to get that nice getaway out that last corner. However, that little bit of weight difference made us equal on the straight at this point. Quick, use my hand to try and clean the visor for you. And we can see the two different lines going into that first corner as mentioned beforehand to see which one's actually grippy. Now dogleg hasn't changed, so I am pretty confident around this section. And we're able to get that grip going into St. John's. Now we are right on the bumper of Jamie. Now let's see where exactly we can get this overtake into the new section of the track. Again, right close onto his bumper on the first centre, going into the second centre, with it being grippy on the inside with being new tarmac, it just went that little bit wide, managed to get on the inside, and then a nice overtake for us. So thank you very much, Jamie. At least you do get a little bit of a mention in this video, but we'll see exactly how you do in the next race. So skip ahead, we can see the time is down to 0. We are a little bit caught up Joshy, that is a back marker that's holding him up, and with this being the last lap and last corner, it's definitely not enough for me to get that overtake done. So as we come over the line on this one, we do finish in 4th position. That is Zach 1st, Dan 2nd, Joshy 3rd and me 4th.
Right, so that was race 1. Couple of mistakes, that's for sure. Tried to take Joshy out, maybe tried to kill him, but I did have the conscious effort to try to save him again. That's going to be what I'm going to say anyway. And then once you get in mid-pack, that little bit of battling just slowed us up, but the time seemed to be within a tenth of the top 5, top 6, so really loving the new track. Definitely a lot of overtaking opportunities, not so much defending, so it is going to be interesting, especially in the dry. The track is very dirty in the minute with the topsoil, still brand new, getting dragged onto the track for people still learning. It might even be me in this next race where I might bring on a little bit of dirt. Let's hopefully not. Let's see if we can bring a trophy home. So let's see exactly how we do in race 2.
Right, race 2. Now, if we wait for the lights to go out, exactly like I jinxed myself beforehand, is we do not get a good start. As you can hear my frustration when I do say it.
Okay.
Now, luckily enough, everyone did try to go around the outside, a little bit of argy-bargy, so we tried to make them places back a little bit so we haven't lost too many. But again, we have all the young whippersnappers in front, as well as Dan and Zach. So we need a little bit of a miracle to try to make these positions up. Now before this race, the heavyweights were out, so they have dried that track up a little bit, so hopefully it's not as dirty and a little bit more grippier, as the times did go down in this race compared to the first one. And we can see a little bit of sunshine, which is a little bit strange for Warden Law. So now we just need to settle in. We're going to stick with the first couple of laps just to see what's happening, see if we make any silly mistakes in what the front are doing. We can see Zach's got a nice little lead. We've got Jamie currently in 2nd with Dan hot on his heels. We've got Aiden in 4th, and then we've got Joshy in 5th. Now, as we're going around a little bit of complex, we can see the car in front. Now, I do apologise, there's 2 brothers, and I don't know which one's which in front of us, so you'll have to drop a comment down below which one of you is in front of us here. Now, we can actually see him tap the back of his helmet, but I think he forgot that he needs to brake going in that first corner, so there's a nice little easy overtake for us, so thank you very much. But then nothing extra happens. We can see we've jumped a little bit further ahead. Now again, nothing too much does happen. We can see Joshy's found his pace now, tried to go for the overtake on Dan, however just made that little bit mistake and just rammed him basically. But Joshy has some speed in this one, so we do go for the overtake, however it doesn't last long. Get a nice exit out that last corner, but so does Joshy, as we can see his little bumper pop to my right, and away he goes. Now, I don't know if you tried to bully us to kept it there, but it would never have worked. The lighter drivers do tend to bounce off the heavier ones, so it wouldn't really push it on the grass. Now we do give him that little bit of a bump. I do feel sorry again for trying to kill him in the first race, so we'll give him that little bit of a boost, but then that's it, no more for the rest of this race. However, I wish I could really stay on his bumper for that much. So again, nothing really happens too much in this one, so we will skip that little bit of a head. And as we can see, we're pretty much on the last minute. Now we are currently in 5th position. We've got Dan in 4th, and then we've got Aiden in 3rd. Now I'm not sure what Aiden was trying to say, saying give us a bump, we're going to try and reach Joshy. We've been racing for quite some time now, so he should realise that we're all going to go for the overtake now. Now it's just get a little bit dicey. Dan didn't realise that I was right behind him at that point. Now he made that little bit mistake, so he is that little bit nervous. So we just need to keep that pressure on, see exactly where we can force him that little bit wide, or indeed take opportunity of any mistake he does. Now again, going around the last half of the track, all nice, fresh new tarmac. Now don't expect the lines that we're doing now to be the same by the end of the year as in the wet, mainly because new tarmac means that there's no rubber, so it hasn't been glazed over. Now if you've ever tried to walk on a track where there's rubber down in the wet, you're just going to slip. It's like an ice rink. So at this moment in time, there's been very little owner carts on the track to put their rubber down. So we can see the time is pretty much coming to an end at the top. This is going to be the last lap, so let's clean our visors, ready for you to enjoy the carnage. Now we can see Dan had a great line through that first corner, catching up Aiden going into the dog leg, and again right in his bumper. Aiden's seen him, so you can see him glance over his shoulder. And if you haven't realised as well, in the wet you have to use a lot of body weight. Aiden is pretty tall, so he is doing pretty well. You can see as he's shifting over to try and get the grip, as are true as well in the St. John's. Dan is too far away from Aiden to get that overtake, but he then went defensive. And as mentioned, you can't really be defensive on this track anymore. It's just put you off for the next corner. Now you can see Dan's went on that slippy stuff, exactly what Jamie did on the race beforehand, allowed us to get on the inside. Now when we finished this one, we weren't realising that this was the last lap. I was thinking that Dan wasn't going to go for the overtake going into Gasworks, so I decided not to overtake, thinking that we're going to have the same mindset to let's go get Aiden. So again, no overtaking, but he didn't go for the dive bomb, so we're thinking about working, hopefully he's thinking about working together. Now going around the horseshoe, we can see I'm just really tight here, maybe catching up onto Aiden going around here. Not realising this is the last lap. We made quite a little bit on him going around the complex. Now that is it, we do finish in 4th. Aiden is extremely happy with getting his podium. As we can see, he decides to kill himself, really. Now I did make a joke as soon as it came off in this one that if you do spin on the in lap, is that you forfeit your position. Now sorry for scaring you, but well done for your first podium in seniors.
Right, so that was race 2 done and dusted. Definitely not the best start off the line, but hopefully I'll give it a little bit more entertainment trying to make my way through the pack. Nice to get Dan on that last lap as well. However, maybe just one more lap we may have had Aiden, but then he made and went this silly mistake right at the end. Overall, I think the new track layout has definitely made the racing a lot more interesting. You definitely can't overtake, as we've seen a couple of switchbacks through the day, but absolutely cannot wait for it to be dry and finally get the lines right for that. But other than that, hope you enjoyed the video. If you have enjoyed it, please do consider giving it a like. But I'll see you on the track next time.